Hi, I'm Miss Kristen of the Oosterhout Free Library, and today is National Nacho Day. Yes, there is a day to celebrate one of our favorite snacks, nachos. Nachos are so crunchy, so cheesy, so spicy, so delicious. But did you ever wonder where they came from? And why are they called nachos? Well, it might surprise you to know that they're named after the man who created them, called Ignacio Anaya, or Nacho for short. He created them back in 1940. And today I have this book to share with you called Nachos, the story behind the world's favorite snack. We'll learn a bit about Ignacio or Nacho, and we'll use our imagination to dream up some new nacho creations. And perhaps it will inspire you to make your own kind of nachos. I'll also share some kid-friendly nacho recipes. So let's get started with nachos.
Nachos, the story behind the world's favorite snack. Written by Sandra Nickel and illustrated by Oliver Dominguez. Published by Lee and Low Books. In 1895, a baby boy was born in northern Mexico. His name was Ignacio Anaya, and like a lot of Ignacios, he was called Nacho for short. Nacho's parents died when he was very young, and he went to live with a foster mother. He loved to sit in the kitchen while she made quesadillas. She warmed corn tortillas, folded cheese inside, and toasted them until they were golden on the outside and melted in the inside. Nacho ate up one quesadilla after the other. Nacho learned about cooking from his foster mother. As he grew older, he became quite good at other tasks around the kitchen too. When Nacho turned 23, he found a job at a restaurant. He was willing to do whatever was needed: seat guests, pass out menus, take orders, and serve meals. As Nacho went from table to table, people smiled. He had a special talent for making diners happy. In the Mexican city of Piedras Negras, Rodolfo de los Santos heard about Nacho. Rodolfo was opening a new restaurant, the Victory Club, right across the Rio Grande River from Eagle Pass, Texas, in the United States. The Club Victoria, as the restaurant was called in Spanish, had its own orchestra, a moonlight patio for dancing, and 4 different menus featuring everything from steaks to seafood to Mexican specialties. Rodolfo wanted the best music, the best food, and the best people, and that included Nacho. The Victory Club's customers came from both Mexico and the United States. When they arrived, Nacho made sure everyone felt welcome. Nacho even knew how to please Mamie Finan. Mamie lived in Eagle Pass, Texas, but she was known on both sides of the border for her outstanding cooking. At home, she served guests jalapeno jelly, French crepes, and oyster soup. At the Victory Club, she wanted to try new dishes. One afternoon in 1940, during the Victory Club's quiet hours between lunch and dinner, Mamie walked in with 3 friends. "Nacho, we're tired of the usual type snacks," Mamie said. "Do you think you could whip us up something new, something different?" Nacho smiled and headed for the kitchen. But Nacho had a problem. He didn't have any idea what to make. Even worse, there wasn't a single cook in the kitchen, and Rodolfo was nowhere to be seen. Nacho threw open the doors of the cupboards. He searched in the refrigerator. Finally, he spotted some fresh fried pieces of corn tortillas in a bowl and got an idea. Nacho carefully spread out the tortilla pieces on a platter. He sprinkled them with cheddar cheese and topped each piece of tortilla with a strip of pickled jalapeno pepper. As a last touch, he put tortillas in the oven until they were golden and melted, just like his foster mother's quesadillas. Nacho rushed his hot platter out of the kitchen and placed it on the table. Mamie picked up a tortilla and took a bite. Hot, crispy tortilla, melted cheddar cheese, a slice of jalapeno. So simple, so scrumptious, so spectacular. "What do you call these snacks?" asked Mamie. Nacho grinned. "Well, I guess we can just call them Nachos Special," he said. Mamie and her friends ordered another platter and another. They ate until not a single bit of the crispy new snack was left. When the women finally left a couple hours later, Nacho had already gone home. But on their way out of the Victory Club, the women came across friend after friend arriving for dinner. They told everyone to order the delicious new dish, Nachos Special. As soon as Nacho arrived at work the next day, waiters crowded around him. They wanted to know what Nachos Special was. Customers had been asking for it since the night before. Nacho headed straight into the kitchen and started cooking. Rodolfo watched his customers eat. Nacho made people smile when he served them as a waiter, but their smiles were even bigger when they ate Nacho's cooking. Rodolfo promoted Nacho to executive chef and put him in charge of making diners happy. He also added Nacho's new dish to every Victoria Club menu. Year after year, word of Nacho's Special spread. Restaurants all over Mexico and the United States began to serve the dish. Some added beans, some added guacamole, and somewhere along the way, restaurants started calling the dish simply nachos. People still travel to Piedras Negras. They wanted to eat nachos in the city where they were invented. Even a president of the United States and famous Mexican-American actors came to try the crunchy, cheesy, spicy snack. When the Victory Club closed in 1961, Nacho decided to open a restaurant of his own. He found a place in Piedras Negras, set up tables and chairs, wrote out his menu, and made sure to have plenty of tortillas, cheddar cheese, and jalapenos peppers on hand. Once everything was ready, he put up his sign in the front of the door. He called his restaurant Nachos, and his most popular dish was, of course, Nachos Nachos. The book also includes the original recipe to Nachos Nachos, which I'll include in the description box below, and some information about the man himself, Ignacio Anaya. So I hope you'll check out the book from the library.
Ignacio used his knowledge of food and his imagination to create nachos that are loved around the world. The birthplace of nachos, Piedras Negras, Mexico, holds a 3-day Nacho Fest every year just to celebrate Ignacio Anaya and nachos. The festival holds a competition to see who can invent a new and delicious nacho. There's only one requirement. As with Ignacio's original nacho specials, the new nachos must contain a corn tortilla. That's it. Can you dream up a new kind of nacho? Think about what you love to eat the most and what new nacho can you create? You can draw or describe what your dream nacho would be like. Or if you have the time and ingredients and a parent to help out, why not try making it? Combining the different food flavor combinations is a science. It's a food science. Ignacio and I knew that the combination of zesty tortillas, cheese, jalapenos, baked together would be delicious. So, what combinations do you think would taste great together? Now remember, it can't just be any two things that you think you might like. Like you might like birthday cake and pizza, but together on a tortilla, I don't think that would taste very good. So think about what combinations you can come up with. In the box below, I've included the original nacho special recipe for you and your family to make together. I'll also include some links to some kid-friendly nacho recipes for new ideas or for some inspiration. I hope you had fun and just maybe I might have made you a little bit hungry. So go ahead and warm up some cheddar cheese, have some nachos, and celebrate the life of Nacho and Naya today. See you next time. Bye.